Welcome back to Champion News Talk Radio, brought to you by ChampionNews.net. This is Carol Parisi, and today our guests are our three patriots from Lamont Junior Tea Party. And Jack, during the break, we were talking about some things. What would you like to have our audience hear?
Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about what has recently been done by Obama and his left-wing cohorts. That's creating the problem that they're going to be stuck with paying this off, whether we've lost our liberty or not. There's a lot of debt that's been bandied about in Congress and by Obama. There's this about it. One thing I noticed is, we've got a government where, in the end, the president has got to sign off on all of this stuff. And the President Obama is blaming everybody else for the problems that have occurred. This immense debt. It's in Obama's time that we have started talking about debt in the trillions. It's unbelievable what a huge number that is. Mm-hmm. And when you translate it into dollars and in the amount of work that we're all going to have to do to pay off this debt, the things we pay for are going to be shoved behind while we try to pay off this massive debt. And in all of this, you've got Obama blaming everybody else. Is this guy a real American, or is he an Arab? Is he a Christian, or is he an Islamist? What he is somebody that isn't working for us. He's blaming everybody. In this whole argument about debt, Obama never offered a solution of his own. And the newspapers have had very little to say about it. We've got a president of our government that has had an abysmal failure, and the newspapers and most of the media have let him get away with this. This is a very failed matter of leadership. Yes. In the man who happens to be president of our country. We should not let the media get away with saying nothing about this tremendous failure by Obama.
And that's why we have these great young people here today. And then speaking of media, can we have the email address? Can you give us some information how folks can get into contact with you guys?
Our email is Junior Lamont Tea Party.
And that's with a JR.
And it's a capital J and then a capital L for Lamont, at gmail.com.
Okay, so they can reach you by email. Anything else?
If you want to access our Facebook page, first off, you need to have an account, and then there'd be a search bar at the top of the site. You could just type in Lamont Tea Party.
And they could reach all of y'all at Lamont Tea Party. And as we close, Ed, since you came from a socialist country, you have anything to say about America?
Yeah, I don't want America to become a country like I left.
Well, you guys are great. And
succinct and great.
Thank you for standing up for liberty. And we appreciate all that you do. Thank you for joining us today. And that is going to wrap up another great edition of Champion News Talk Radio. That is brought to you by ChampionNews.net. Remember, you can download our podcast at ChampionNews.net. And that's ChampionNews.net.
How about all of the information about the government employees, especially in education, that's found on Family Taxpayers Foundation and ChampionNews.net. Find the salaries of all of that bunch of government employees at those two sources.
Please join us there, and please join us every week here at 8 a.m. on AM 560 WIND Chicago. And you will catch us every Sunday, as I said, at 8 a.m. This is your choice for the conservative voice, and you make it a great week. Thank you for joining us. And gentlemen, any last words?
Remember, Obama is not your mama. Take care of yourself. Do not let the government be your mom.
All right. Well, thank
you for having us.
Thank you.